As a Denver Broncos fan, I've always had a disdain for the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. But after last night and what Patrick Mahomes did, I don't know how I'll ever have respect for them ever again. And so there's 3 plays I want to talk about in the game last night. And the first one's from the first quarter with about 6:58 left in the first quarter, tied 3-3. Patrick Mahomes about to pass it. You can see it here in this picture here. The ball is about on the 20-yard line. He's already thrown it. And you can see number 54 approaching him. But from the front side, you see number 51 right here in this picture. And you'll see the ball released. And the contact is not quite made yet. And so this play is debatable for sure. But wait till you see the next one. And then the third play is exactly why I lost all respect for Patrick Mahomes. Okay, we're going to go back to the second play. And now we're in the third quarter with about 1:52 left on the clock. And you can see it was a fumbled snap. And right now we have Patrick Mahomes fumbling the football, picking it up, and then running it towards the sideline, towards the 40-yard line. And now in this picture, you're going to see the 2 Texans helmets colliding. All right, so that's 2 Texans helmets colliding. Patrick Mahomes is underneath those 2 men, and you can see a more clear shot right here. In the play, Patrick Mahomes' helmet does get hit slightly, but it wasn't like a helmet-to-helmet as you see with these 2 Texans players obviously hitting. And so that was the second play. And so what happened here is they called roughing the passer. They did on the first one as well. So that first one I showed you, I guess, it could have been warranted. There's a little bit of leeway there, but this one is totally uncalled for. I mean, if anything, it's the Texans players that are hitting each other. And so it really makes no sense that they called roughing the passer on this, especially, now here's the other part. He was past the line of scrimmage, so he was a runner. Okay, and so all of his protection was gone as it was, and so it was open season. But even that being said, he wasn't hit like the ref said he was hit. To warrant a roughing the passer call. And then the last and final play here is you're going to see number 4 and number 39 right on the sideline about to push Mahomes out of bounds. Very key emphasis on push there. It's a very slight push. You're going to see in the next picture here that he is about to start his flop. Okay, you can see him throw his arms up. He's about to flail. If you ever watch basketball, those big guys, Shaq, and those back in the day especially were good at it, and the NBA ended up having to come up with rules against flopping, and that might have to be the case here in the NFL because this is a little ridiculous. You'll see in the next picture he literally throws himself onto the ground, rolls, and does the whole act. And so what's crazy about this is after this play, they ended up getting it down to a touchdown. And so not only did they score a touchdown on this play, but they did score 3 points, an extra field goal on that play earlier to make it 6-3. And then here, after this, they had made a touchdown, meaning that Kansas City Chiefs scored 10 points off of calls that should have not been called. And what I mean is that they did call a penalty on this play as a late hit. And if you watch the footage from the NFL, you're going to see that he was pushed out of bounds, but he could have just stayed standing up, and he just threw himself on the ground. Now, I did read some comments underneath that video, and it said that Patrick Mahomes just knows the rules and he knows how to play the game. And so I honestly can't argue with that. Rules are rules, and if you study the rules and you study the game, that's kind of why he is the way he is and respected as much as he is. So as much as you might think I'm glazing him right now, I did lose total respect for that after just that one play. If refs get a play wrong, that is what it is. But this one looks like, it looks like the refs are being paid on this last play here. But with that being said, what's your thoughts on that argument? Do you think Patrick Mahomes is dirty for doing this, or do you think that he's smart for knowing the rules and at least attempting to take that chance to get the foul? I'm curious to know what your opinion is on this, and reading the comments in the comments section and me being able to comment back with you, because I'm debating on this still. I don't know whether or not what I believe. So I don't like Patrick Mahomes. I don't like the Chiefs. But I can't say someone's dirty because they do know the rules. All right. With that being said, this is my first video on this channel. It's not my first channel. I've had a few channels before this, but I do want to start something more sports oriented. And so if you want to subscribe, please do so. I would love to have a first subscriber on this YouTube channel and then go from there. But if you like Denver Broncos content, Boston Red Sox, Los Angeles Lakers, or just any main sports leagues, that's what I'm going to be commenting on. But I just want to mention those teams because those are my favorite teams. So if any of you share those favorite teams as well, feel free to leave a comment or like down below as well. And please subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.